What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another video in my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how to verify your Shopify domain with Facebook ads, and I'm going to show you how to set up your standard events and everything that you need to know and do to be able to start running ads successfully, and make sure that you comply with the new iOS 14.5 update and you don't miss any tracking on your pixel. I'm going to show you how to verify your domain with Shopify domains. I personally always recommend for people that don't really are techie like myself, just buy your domain from Shopify. But even if you bought your domain from GoDaddy or Namecheap, you will still be able to follow this tutorial and verifying your domain. In case you will still struggle after watching this video, make sure to leave a comment down below if you want me to create a separate video for, let's say, GoDaddy or Namecheap. But as I mentioned before, this one should be enough. Now I do recommend you to watch this video until the end, because I'm also going to show you how to set up your standard events for your new domain and your pixel, because unless you already have some traffic on your pixel, which you probably don't, you will not have these events set up for you. And this is why if you try to create a campaign right now, and you will see that in your ad set level, when you will pick your pixel, you will not be able to select purchase because you didn't set up this event. You will see a lot of different alerts and iOS 14 notifications. So after we're going to do exactly what I'm going to show you, you will be able to immediately start running ads. All right, just before we dive in, as always, make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with that being said, let's dive straight into it. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to go to our business settings. So all you have to do is to type in business.facebook.com/settings. It will take you to this page, which will ask you to select your business manager. So if you have, I don't know, two, so just select the right one. I will select this one. All right, so now that you are in this page, what you want to do is to scroll to this part, brand safety, and click domains. And then over here you want to actually add your domain. So let's go ahead and do that. Click add. All right, so this is what you're going to see. The only thing that you actually need to do is just to click over here on this drop down menu and then select on update the DNS TXT record with your domain register. And then what you want to do is you want to copy this code over here. Just click on it. Okay, now it's copied. And what you want to do is to go back to your Shopify dashboard, and then you want to click on online store, and then you want to click on domains. And after that, you want to make sure that you have your domain over here, and you click on manage to that specific domain that you're trying to verify. So let's click over here on manage, and then on the top over here you want to select DNS settings, and over here click add custom record and TXT record. You want to paste the code that you copied from Facebook over here, and over here all you need to do is just to type in add like this and click confirm. And now let's go back to the business settings and let's click on verify domain, and there you go. The domain now is fully verified in our business manager. Now keep in mind that if you do use GoDaddy or a Namecheap, you basically do the same exact thing. You need just to go to the DNS settings of the domain, and then you just add the code exactly the way that I showed you right now. All right, now let's go ahead and set up our standard events for this domain and our pixels as well. So first thing is that you want to do is you want to add assets, okay, and you want to click on classic pages, and you want to make sure you add your page over here that you want to be linked to this domain, because it will ask you that in the ad level. I will show you that later on. So let's just select, I have this one over here, let's add this one and click done. And then let's go to data sources and click pixels. All you have to do is just to select the pixel that you want that the domain will be connected to, and then click on open in event manager. All right, and now what we need to do is we need to go to this part of the page, aggregated event measurements, and click over here and then configure web events. So now you can see that our domain that we just verified is going to show up over here. Now this domain, I was using that almost like a year ago, so it already has some events by default on it, and it has a different pixel connected to it. So I'm going to go ahead and edit it. But if you just added a fresh new domain, you're not going to have any events on it, and you will still have to add them manually the way that I'm going to show you. So let's go ahead and click manage events, and this message basically says that if you're going to edit your events right now, it will take up to 72 hours course, that you will be able to edit them again. Let's go ahead and click edit. All right, so as you can see, we have like a different pixel over here. I want to change it. You have in total 8 slots that you can use for different events. We are going to set up just the basic 5 standard events. So first of all, let's go ahead and add 3 more events over here. 1, 2, 3. So now in total, we're going to have 5 events over here. So on this section, you need just to select the pixel that you want to be connected to this domain, and over here we're going to set up the actual event. So let me go ahead and select the pixel that I want. All right, now we have this pixel in all the events, and we start adding the events. Now the first one is going to be at the highest priority, and the lowest one is going to be at the lowest priority. So we want to make sure that we start with the first one, which is going to be purchase. The second one is going to be add payment info. The third one is going to be initiate checkout. The fourth is going to be add to cart, and the last one is going to be view content. All right, so these are the 5 standard events over here. You have another option over here in the purchase event that you can set it up for value optimization. It's not going to be available unless you have at least 30 purchases on your pixel. So just make sure after you do get 30 purchases on this pixel to go back to this page and turn this one on. So after I finished, make sure that this is how you set it up. Let's go ahead and click on submit. Yes, I confirm these changes. Click apply and click OK. So this is how it's supposed to look. You have your domain verified, and configured events should be 5, and it should be purchase, add payment info, initiate checkout, add to cart, and view content. All right, the next thing that we need to do is we want to go back to the events manager over here, and what you want to do is to make sure you select the right pixel that we just connected, and you click on settings, and then what you want to do is you want to scroll down till the part over here, conversion API, and you want to choose a partner. And if you are like myself using Shopify, just make sure to select Shopify. And basically these instructions are just to connect your Shopify with Facebook. I mean, if you already have your pixel installed on your website, so you don't need to do that, just go ahead and click on I've completed the setup on Shopify, and then hit next. And as you can see, it says active. So that is very easy to do. If you don't know how to do that, I have a beginner's guide for Facebook that teaches you exactly how to connect Facebook to your Shopify store. Then what you want to do is to click on next, and that's pretty much it. Click on finish. Okay, so after we set up our domain, we set up our standard events, we set up the conversion API, we should be good to go and start running ads. You see that over here, this is the ads manager. Okay, now you want to make sure that you do select the right pixel and then the event that you want to have, and you're going to see that it's going to ask you over here to set up the conversions, and you will have the iOS warnings over here. After you finish all of that, then you will come back to the ads manager, give it around like 10 to 30 minutes, and it should update. So now if we will refresh this page, boom, you see that we don't have this message anymore of the setup, the conversion. We have our estimated daily results, and we have the audience definition. So we don't have any warnings about the iOS 14. And over here, this is only says that there is no activity on the pixel in the last 14 days with the event of purchase, and that is pretty much okay because we still haven't got any sales yet. So as long as you have only this message over here, you are good to go, and you will be able to start running ads. Last thing that you want to make sure is that when you click on your ad over here, okay, this is the ad level, and you want to scroll down till the bottom, you want to make sure that over here in the tracking, the website events are going to be set up the domain that we set up, and from that point you are good to go. All right, so this is pretty much it. This is exactly how you should set up your domain with Facebook ads, how to verify it, how to set up your standard events, how to set up your conversion API, and lastly, making sure that you are all set up for the new iOS 14.5 update and that you are maximizing your tracking and the results with Facebook ads. If you found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, my friends, peace.